Everyone, today we are going to do a training on how to achieve this look. It's 10 inches hair and a closure, and we are going to just use a closure and 3 bundles of hair to achieve the look. So see you, get ready and get seated, and we will go ahead and do that. So these are the things that I'm going to use. I've got my dome cap there, my tail comb to section the pattern, scissors, butterfly clip, and the hair that I'm going to use. I'm going to use body wave 10 inches, 3 10 inches, and a closure. So my thread, everything is ready to speed up the process. So see you. Get ready, pay attention, sit down and see what I'm going to do. Alright. I'm going to put on my apron to get myself ready, because when I need things, I want them to be so close to me. I don't want to keep moving around getting things, so I always want them. My scissors is inside as well, so it's more accessibility, or whichever English is good for it. So I'm using that dome cap. I like to use this one because it's more quality and it makes the hair last longer, and it's a medium size. So if it's short look, perfect fit, lightweight as well, tight band, breathable material. So I like to use that so that the wig will last longer. And anytime you are doing it, it's supposed to be in the middle, and that is our middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cap on. I'm putting my dome cap on. It's supposed to be in the middle. Yeah, and I've been using this one. If you stretch it too much, the wig tends to be a bit bigger. So I'm going to put my closure in the middle. So I'm going to put that there, and it's in the middle now. So put your pin there, a bit down, put your pin there, a bit down. So I've got the front more secure, and it's in the middle. So I put it more secure, and I've got all the pins so close to me. So is to stretch it a bit back and put your pin there. Sometimes if you put it so close down, if you push it really down, when you are taking the pins out, you will struggle with it. Sometimes you get stuck with it. So leave a bit off. So another one, you stretch it backwards and you put your pin there. My baby's front closure is more secured now, as you can see. You see this part, I'll sort it out. So it's more secured, and it's not, we've overlapped it a bit. So the closure is, the hair is ending there and the wig is there. So what I'm going to do is I'll use the butterfly pin to put all the hair away for now, so that I can sew the hair in. And don't forget the back of the hair, stretch it down and put your pin there as well. So I will start my thread. I normally use a curvy one because I'm not used to the straight one, and all the knots are ready for now. So the what I normally do is when I'm sewing the hair, oh my baby, oh sorry. So when I'm doing it, I don't want the knot to be showing on top of the hair of the wig, because as you brush it, as you work with the wig, if you put that knot there, it's going to disturb it. So what I normally do is, you take your scissors and cut that pieces from there. So now it's more like this. So what I would do, or what I normally tell everybody to do, is start underneath so the knot will be hidden. Don't go from there for you to see the bumpy knot there. So you start underneath, then the knot is hidden. So the knot is under where you are your first sewing. So because this is the beginning of it, I'm not taking a lot of elastic. I'm not going too deep to it. You take a bit of it, and because it's the beginning of it, you sew it like 2 times to secure. When you see this knot coming through, take your time and sort it out, because if you don't do that and you start combing it or brushing your wig, it's going to disturb. So as you can see, there is no knot showing from the start, so the person can pull their hair out, they can do whatever they want to do. So now this is my 3rd time going to the same place to secure the beginning of the sewing. So now when I'm sewing, what I normally do is to bring my thread straight up there and sew, and you have to go so close to it because you are going to cut the dome cap from there, and if it's not too close, you see that it will start showing oil. So I'm doing the same thing from there to the other side of it. So I'm almost through to one side of it. Then I will lift. I've already lifted the pin up. So what I normally do is, one side of it, let me go back. One side of it, you stay there a bit like this, then you knot it. Now I'm not cutting the thread from it. Yeah, so I'll leave this one there, take my pin from there because I'm done with that side of it. So what I normally, so one side is finished now. I've left the needle and the thread hanging. One side of the hair is finished now, so I've left that hanging. And as I told you from that start, always sew from underneath so that you won't see any thread showing through. So I'll do that underneath, then you go back again, then you do that again, then you go back again, then you do like a knot, go around with it like that and do like a knot. So now I told you that you always have to put your thread there like that and go to make your sewing more firmer. So I'm doing the same thing like I did from the other side, so that end. So that is the other side sorted as well. So I'm up to that joint bit. So you go run with your thread, then you pull through it. Yeah. So I've reached. So it's 3 sides. First side, second, and third. So this is the last bit. So the reason why I left this thread and this thread there is that I don't want to see any of the closures scratching to each other or not making it flat. So I've done one side of it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sew this side to meet halfway, this side to meet halfway, so you see that it's more flatter. Yeah, so I'm going ahead to just do my sewing. I like the thread to be flat first, then you do your sewing. So all the way to the middle. Yeah, I'm almost through to the middle bit. Then I will assume that I'm in the middle. You do your tie. Yeah. So what I always do is that where I finish it, I don't tie the knot there. You come one or two sewing backwards, because in my mind I always think that when I finish it there, maybe it will come unravel, so I don't want that. So I go a bit back. So what I do is I just cut that thread, and I will not say that, oh, I've done the knot, so it's alright. I like to secure my things. So I'm going to do another knot. Because it's a wig, lifetime wig, so you don't want to be cutting corners and do anything that will not last. So I've done half of it. I'm going back to take that thread, the other one, and go that way. So now you've got the half bit. I'm almost through with that. So this is that. Sometimes it's like that. So have you seen how flat that is? Have you seen how flat that is? So I'm done with that bit there. So I'm going backwards, like I said. Instead of finishing that place, I always like to do your knots where you think you are done with. Go backwards a bit, like 2-3 times, and then you know that everything is so secure. Yeah. I'm going to cut the thread. I'm going to cut my thread and do my knots. So as you can see around all this bit, so all this bit is so lying so flat, and let's go run with it. It's so flat.